you know, nothing you say after that like really hits. And I would not have aired that out if he wasn't just constantly tweeting at me, attacking. But bro, like, there's not really that much else to beef about. And now he's lying on Twitter, like trying to go at me personally. Him and his whole crew, the whole like Destiny orbiters, they've just been constantly leeching for clout. A lot of them they think that they're high IQ and smart, and they see other streamers and they have a sense of jealousy for the fact that they haven't made it streaming, and so they're upset for the fact that they're not successful streaming, and so they see somebody like me, like right now, I'm trending all the time, stuff like this, and like they're able to sit on the same table with me because they can go on Fresh and Fit or somebody else's stream, and so they see me as equals, but it comes from a place of jealousy. It's really all it is. And so all the orbiters are like, you abused this, you didn't do that, you are a liar, they're trying to get anything they can to try to attack my character. But I've been through bigger attacks. I've been through bigger social media brigades. I'm trending right now. It's like, bro, like bob and weave. I gotta admit, the whole back in March, the moist critical stuff, that was way worse. This is nothing. Like, but they're all trying to get their piece of the pie right now. And I'm not singling anybody out because I don't even want to give them credit. That's what they want, chat. They all want clout, which is genuinely a fucking disease. Because when you are always on the internet, the amount of comparing that you do to other people, the amount of craving of attention that you have, especially if you're a woman and you finally realize that people only want to look at you for what you look like and they're never going to appreciate you for your intellect or your brain. So these people who are half smart and are able to echo things that they read in books or online or in studies, they will never get a streaming audience, and so they are constantly coping. They know that their only position in streaming is going on somebody else's platform or getting shit on by red pill men for the fact that they're women. That's it. That's the only attention they're ever gonna get, and that makes them extremely upset. So they need to constantly attack me. So right now, I could say their names, but that means they win. They win just by association. Their only clout is gonna be talking about me in a tweet, is gonna be trying to bring my character down. That's the nature of the internet now. So you really just have to, you just gotta let it by. You gotta understand it for what it is. I think the old me before, like the Muslim stoicism, I probably would have been like attacking more. Bro, a lot of these girls, they're never gonna make it. Destiny, like, and his wife, like, they're doing their thing. Like, they can make these, like, no, this shit's funny. Like, the chair in the corner, blah, 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 cuck, bro. But it doesn't hit when your wife is inviting me to go and stay with her in Europe. Like, it doesn't really hit the same. And I don't really understand, like, what response you could have to that. Before, the old degenerate me, like, I would have done that, like, as an act of jihad. But I'm not gonna fucking, I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, so I want to read some of this right now because I have been reflecting on this fame thing quite a bit, because I think a lot of people didn't expect this to happen. I think a lot of the jealousy that you're seeing right now and a lot of the hatred comes from the fact that people thought, don't give them attention, don't say their names. They want you to, don't give them attention, don't say their names, they want you. You're right, Tuttle. Thank you for the 20. I think when I got banned, a lot of people expected me to fall off completely, but I have 14,000 people live right now on Rumble. People never, that wasn't supposed to happen. When I was banned, I was supposed to disappear. I was supposed to fall off the face of the map. A lot of those liberals, they were celebrating. I'm not even going to say their names right now. I think you know a lot of the people that I'm talking about. They made videos applauding. They made videos saying, I told you so. They said, SNEAKO's on this alt-right platform. Oh yeah, Rumble's mainstream now, bro. Rumble's taking over now. They thought that I was done, and I'm not. So now, seeing that I'm at a point where I'm constantly trending, I'm still collaborating with the top influencers, I'm still pulling more viewers than they all will combined, it makes them upset. And I'm really not saying this to flex. I'm really not saying this because this shit is not really interesting to me. It's not what motivates me. I want it because it's empty. And you see it with these people that are leeching off me right now, like literally like leeching onto my name. They're unhappy. Like that, it's an empty void chasing this, just like degenerate sex, just like drugs, just like any of what they attach themselves to try to cope with the fact that they don't believe in God. It's not. That's not what's interesting. What's interesting to me, what motivates me, is like posting a gym video and then people like reply to my story. And shout out to everybody who's been tagging me in their story of them going to the gym too. That's the stuff that I really love, man. When I see people like going back and forth, and the fact that I can have a chain reaction if I post a workout video and then I'm putting other people are in the gym inspired from something that I did just from an Instagram story. That is what motivates me. That's what fires me up. And I want to read this from. This is a small Twitter account that I've been talking to. His name is SNEAKO, and he broke this down perfectly. And shout out to Carlos too. A lot of people have been reaching out to me today, like saying exactly what I knew. You can't give these people attention. You know that people lie. They're leeching off of you. Stay focused. You're on the right path. This is what happens, especially when you transcend. Everybody's going to try to bring you down. I've noticed this in my career. Every time I get to the next level, there's a giant attack. It happened with Tate and Tucker. Everybody on the conservative side right now, they're all attacking Tate right now because he got an interview with Tucker and it was the biggest interview of all time. So all the conservatives, they need to take him down because Tate is making more waves in the conservative political space. So every time you level up, every time you reach a new audience, every time you reach a new step, they're going to need to attack you to bring you back down. It comes to a place of jealousy. And also it's a test. It's a shit test in the same way you go on a date and a girl is going to be like, well, are you really like that? They want to see you prove the fact that you are strong and you're capable of leading and that you're really what you talk about. And that's another reason why you can never show weakness, because people will hold your weaknesses against you. People are always going to look for a way to go and bring you down because they're shit testing you and they're jealous. So you can't ever show weakness. I used to think that was human nature and that people were going to find that endearing to some extent. But at a certain level of influence, you can't ever show weakness because people will hold that against you forever. I'm a perfect case study of that. You guys all know everything that I'm talking about when I say that. So I want to read it. He broke it down. And thank you, Flying Raptor, for the 11. The great Malcolm X once said, if you have no critics, you likely have no success. Hard work defeats the hate always. SNEAKO says, 95% of the people who associate with you or are against you only do so because you're SNEAKO. Your name generates views. It does. Even niggas like Zerka will snake you if it benefits them, let alone women who are big on social media, soulless. I don't think Zerka will snake me, but I do understand what he's talking about completely. There are a lot of people that only associate with me, and I didn't see it blindly at first. I was kind of looking at it through rose-tinted glasses and looking at people with the positive mindset. But no, genuinely, a lot of the people that associate with me just do it because I have clout. Like, if they don't actually like me as a person, they know that they can get something from it. I don't think Zerka's like that way, but let's be honest. A lot of the reason that he's here all day, if I wasn't clouded, would he be here every single day? But I like him. I think that me and Zerka could develop a good friendship.